Oh, hey girl. How you doing? Or hey boy. Hello. Ugh, I've been working on my projects today. Like art projects, yo. Eh. Also, I wish custom assets were like up currently, but they're on hold. So I had like a great idea for something. There's like fog rolling off the ground, or am I tripping? Hi. I guess we're gonna have an ad break though to start out here in a sec. Man, look at that though. It is a bit foggy. And turn down the music. I hope you're having a fantastic day. These are like really big trees, aren't they? So big. I haven't seen the giant trees in California yet. I like the redwood. This is freaking interesting. Oh, I'm good. I don't think a splitting headache today. I just have allergies because the weather, I guess. Alright, we're gonna make it up a mountain though. We're gonna meet somebody. We're gonna meet someone. I hope work is okay for you. I hope work is a terrible job. I've had some terrible jobs. I wonder if our door is fixed. Hold on. Damn, it's still locked. They removed the keypads, but they didn't remove, like, unlock it first. Interesting. What is this? Empty phone. Probably somebody robbed the store and left this in here. Damn, all the alcohol boxes, bro. Are they fucking like robbing something here? Why is it always here? It's interesting. I wonder, yeah, it's okay though. Oh, that sounds nice actually. I like people. I'm a very compassionate person. I wish I could care for people. It sounds fun. Sounds like very good job. I had a friend that did the same. They would just like watch over people while they slept at night though. Like they just had to sit in the room all night. Very cool, very cool. My driving is not improved today. I'm gonna grab some food for them and then we'll be over. We have this friend who like wants to take up residence in the mountain, I guess. His name's Earl. Some traveler. Poppy offered to help him out. Oh. Oh, my poor car. I bet it feels so loved. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I got this game called Quarantine Zone. I've been wanting to play it so bad. You basically have to tell if somebody's infected or not, and either remove them to quarantine or kill them, I guess, or let them in. If you let in the wrong people, zombie outbreak, you know? A lot of pressure. But, no pressure, right? I love games like that. I love anything to do with, like, apocalyptic, like, crazy, like, stuff. I wish it was multiplayer though. That'd be fun. Then I can play with people. Eh. Yeah, yeah. My sister used to do the same actually. She said it is very physically demanding as well. Nice. I mean, we can only hope that people will be there for us when we're old too, you know? I'm currently looking for a new job. I was with my employer for like 4 years, but I went through some issues and been out of work on like short-term disability leave for a bit. But unfortunately now, I do need to find something, but I want something a little less stressful and demanding, just so I can acclimate myself back to a working environment. For my old job, I have to travel different states and help open restaurants and train like 60 people, but like my team would usually be like 12 people, I guess, over the course of like 12-hour training days for like 3 days, where you do 6 hours of repeating the same information to someone, and then you teach a whole new group the same thing for 6 more hours. Like, hey, they're like, yeah, okay, you have a good day now. I'm like, yeah, thanks, I'm here for another 6 hours. It was pretty crazy. I would pull like 90 hours a week or something when I did that overtime. And in Oregon, they don't have like labor laws, so you can work as many hours as you want. They were like doubles as long as you waive your right to sleep. Oh, we got hella produce now. Good shit. $180? 160. Yeah, though. It's be a good day. Should be a good day anyway. I had a bad day yesterday. I've been like locked out of my bank or all my stuff because of two-factor authentication issues because I lost my phone. And so I went to go buy like a prepaid card to put money on it to transfer to my bank. And when I bought it, I opened it and the numbers were scratched off. Hello, thanks scammers. So I had to request it to be frozen and fix my issue. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool, scammers. You know, I heard this person or these people have done it and made like over $1 million in scams and thefts. That's pretty crazy. They're always like 2 steps ahead, you know? Things you wouldn't even think about, man. Like, there was like no signs of tampering on that at all, you know, when I opened it. Everything lined up, it was perfect, but then I'm like, oh, maybe I got a piece of sticker stuck over it or something. But nope, it was scratched off. Isn't that crazy? Like 200 bucks down the drain, but we'll see if I get it back or not. Let's see. He said the east side, Mount Chiliad, as a campfire. Okay. I'm supposing he doesn't know how to send me a location. Oh, well, it's kind of fun to just find something. I should get gas. Ugh.
I don't want to die.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow. Be nothing. Be nothing. That's a cool name. Mhm. Time for a little bit of an adventure. Oh, my textures! My textures! East side. Okay. Okay. Where did he say? I much prefer head up the trail from east of Mount Chiliad. Head towards the top and halfway there, overlooking Grapeseed. Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna try. Pretty flowers. No. I usually get stuck around there. Halfway up the mountain, yeah? Overlooking Grapeseed. Shouldn't be too far. I hope I don't accidentally like run him over. He better not be like on the trail. Oh jeez, man. I'm probably gonna fall. I'm okay.
Is that Poppy?
That's me.
Poppy, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
You got it. What badge you got on your chest there?
Oh yeah, I should take that off. I work for Public Works. We fix
Public.
things.
Fix
Yeah,
things.
but I'm actually working today.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can. Let's see. That's my
So
radio. It's really. Anyway.
it's okay. You're not being tracked or nothing, are you?
I'm always tracked, but for my safety, I can leave my phone in the car if you want.
No, you can have your phone. Nobody from the government's tracking you.
I'm not certain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like people. That's why I'm gonna leave my phone in the car because I think that's an issue. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're good now. I
All
recommend
right.
turning a phone off if you have one, anyways. They can listen to you.
That's a good shout. Let me do that now.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Come on down.
sure. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, campfire. It's cute.
Thanks. I rustled up some supplies yesterday. Got her all set up here. Bit secluded. Having you come up here was the first test of whether or not people would see me if I didn't want them to see me. I think I passed. You drove right by.
Yeah, yeah. I did?
Oh, let's grab pop a squat. Um, Probably easier to sit on the side over here.
Ah, ah.
Be careful. Oh God, be careful. Gotta mind your footing up on these parts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can sit in the
I'm,
chair if you
I'm
want
pretty
to.
clumsy. Ah, brother.
Well, regardless, you want a beer?
I don't drink.
All right. So, Miss Poppy,
Hello.
where do we start? I'm interested to learn more about you. She said you brought me something.
Oh, I brought you some things you might need, I guess. You said you needed protection against a while. I don't really have much. I could give you a gun, but just be advised whenever you do shoot, usually the cops show up. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of a you need to like call it in or text it in that it was just a mountain lion or something. That usually will come. Brought some food and like a tomahawk, which are good for cutting things.
All
You know what
right.
I should have brought you? Maybe some antibiotics too, if you ever get bit. You know.
Yeah, that might be good. I'm also trying to procure some binoculars.
Oh, I can get those for you too.
Oh,
As well
that'd be
as a
wonderful.
GPS compass watch if you need one. I can get those.
Oh, that sure would be helpful.
Sure.
I got turned around on my first day quite a bit up in the Chansky Passage or whatever it is up there.
Uh, oh yeah, I'm very, very. I was over there the other day. There's something going on at the labs. I can get
What?
binoculars for you. I don't have them on me though, and I'll have to get a watch as well.
Yeah, it'd be great. Need to see what I can see from up here down in the grape seed down there.
Okay. You know, I kind of envy you. You have the patience to actually live off the land away from people. I've been trying to do that off and on myself, but too many people are worried about me.
Yeah, It's just what I know. I got a couple folks that care about me too. I just tell them I come down off the mountain, tell them my phone's not charged when I'm up on the mountain. So sometimes I might not respond. I
Okay.
haven't showed them where I live yet, though. Want to keep this place quiet, some place to come back to, and only have folks up here when I deem it necessary.
You deem it necessary right now.
Yeah, well, you said you had some supplies, and when I met you the other day, you were different.
Different.
Different than the folks that I met in the grape seed just prior to you. I want to learn more about you. You said you've had some traumatic experiences in your past. Said your memory was wiped. I want to see how
Yeah.
comfortable you might be sharing me more about that.
Well, the thing is, I've grown kind of wary of people who just ask me questions because, as T said to me, people try to get a lot out of you, and you really shouldn't say too much because it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know you, you know. You could be the IAA.
Yeah, it seems like you and I are at a similar crossroads, Poppy.
You think so? I guess so.
Yeah,
We're both on
I
a bit
think
of a
so.
journey, maybe.
Bit of a journey is probably the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Went on a bit of a journey up to, went
This.
further up
Aw,
north,
yay!
place they call
Thanks for
the
fun.
Polito.
Uh-huh.
Quite a few folks hanging around. I didn't really say much to any of them. I just kind of meandered through. Noticed I don't have any kind of identification or anything right now. I'm not sure too what happened with, but I've had this, buying this rations and whatnot from the burger shop, taking a bit of money, so I got some cash out of the ATM just in case I run into some folks and try to charge me something. I can just give them
Yeah.
cash, I suppose. But just trying to make my way of the land up here and figure out what the hell's going on. Why these people of the grape seed pull before they can even answer my simple question of whether or not this place was in fact the grape seed, started barraging me with about 400 questions. Did meet one fellow though. I think it was yesterday. This guy, this fellow named Mervin.
Oh yeah,
He
Merv.
just he gave me some rations. Didn't ask anything, just asked me my name. Real kind fellow.
Mm-hmm.
Met him
Grapeseed's
before.
not bad. I will tell you
Yeah.
right now that people are very on edge. People are very cautious. People are very curious. There's a lot of things to question. Grapeseed itself, and that is Grapeseed down there, is kind of like its own community, and a lot of them are cops now working in Toledo, but they're not all bad. In fact, a good bit of them are missing.
Good bit of them are missing, you say.
Well, like I said, something happened in the lab. Um, a few friends of mine are missing. People have been trying to find them. My assumption is the government has them because they are here. They're just lost.
I never did trust the government.
Well, the issue is, the government, or the IAA, I will say, put out a statement, a sort of announcement. They've had press conferences where they state certain things happened, including the death of somebody. Now, if these people turned up missing, like missing, they came up, it won't be good because their lives are going to crumble. Then they're going to, I imagine, have to rectify things, find a way to blame something else, and then return them to us. or study them, hide them, keep them.
Do tests on them.
Or or that, yeah.
What do you know of this Dr. Mercy?
She talks a lot. She's like the chief of medicine, I think. She's like high up, right? She actually approached me yesterday with somebody wanting to talk. Well, she didn't want to talk. I wanted to talk with the person she was with. Wasn't so happy that she was there. She got a little bit rude sometimes. Um,
Yeah,
they don't trust the government either, though. I will say that.
yeah, she's a hard read. She was in the trailer when they pulled me in and started interrogating me.
Interrogating you. All the grapeseed?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
They started claiming that I knew this guy named Harold.
Oh?
I just told them I'm looking for my friend Lucky Banks,
Yeah.
and a few of my other friends.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah,
Then
they think
Mercy
Harold's
started
alive.
spatting off. They think Harold's alive?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I guess what I could say is the IAA showed a video of Harold going into humane labs, and then the time skipped ahead on the surveillance, and he was a skeleton being pulled out of the bath. Um, oh look, Harold's dead. And they moved that skeleton to the salt flats and apparently buried it, which doesn't make sense. I snuck in there. The IAA had this tent up. There was a gravestone there, and some like weird construction piping that was kind of blue and pretty and white, and a body bag that said IAA on it.
okay.
There's a lot going on in our state. It's not that you're unsafe. It's that life here is unsafe.
What do you know about this? You said it was a pool, a pond. What did it get? What did he crawl out of?
A bath, kind of like a
A
pool of
bath.
water. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I guess you could say a pool.
You remember what it looked like?
Yeah. I mean, no, maybe. Like I said, my memories were taken. I know what it was described to me as. It was inside. Some blue, like, construction wall, like wooden around it. Very square shaped inside of the back of a lab. You could see the reflections on the walls. In the corner, there's, I think there's a door that leads out, a hallway, and then the laboratory. Mm-hmm. Some people, especially the ones that are missing, think it's a sort of portal to another dimension or world. I know it sounds crazy. Please don't judge me. But if you've
I
seen
don't
the
judge
things
you.
I've seen, you would believe in something.
Yeah. Listen, I've had my fair share with doctors and medical treatments. They say that traumatic medical occurrences can cause hallucinations or false beliefs, false memories.
Really?
I get flashes of what I believe is what I know,
Right.
but when I try to
Interesting.
revisit those memories, they're not there. All I know is I've been through a lot. Been around a lot of doctors.
Like here in the state?
A lot of doctors in coats. I call them the folks in the coats.
Yeah, okay. Do you know Dr. Q? Has like teal hair, Quimbley?
Dr. Q.
They have a fake arm. Prosthetic.
Not sure if I've ever met her.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess what I can tell you is the IAA were not always here. The military were not always here. Time was peaceful for a time. And then something happened last year. Something that Harold did. Harold's the one who's missing, by the way. And it kind of, according to some people, threw us off our proper timeline. We were then subjected to something called the truth trials. I wasn't around, I was on vacation. I missed a lot of it. But this year, it happened again. It started with a meteor crash from the sky, hit into Mount Gordo. They immediately covered it up after, but not before everyone started touching it and getting infected. They're infected with a pathogen which created a hive mind connection. These people were overtaken and controlled. They injected other people. A cure was found weeks later. We were all cured with a hearing aid and a mixture of antibodies and nanites. Weird, right? Now, according to the IAA, there was a mycelial network of mushrooms under our ground that was being utilized by terrorists inside humane labs. The truth trials, they say, are VR chambers, which is virtual reality, inside the labs, and that we were all taken there and subjected to hallucinations or like a vision inside of a virtual reality world, right? That doesn't make sense to me, because, well, I work for a laboratory, right? And we studied the pathogen, and it was also told to me the day before it happened that the meteor was going to crash. It was like an omen given to me by somebody, you know? And it just doesn't make sense. The IAA pretty much said anyone who is saying that there are other dimensions or higher beings will be subjected to being taken from society, rehabilitated until they're deemed fit to return. I think that may be what happened to me because I don't have my memory. I think they took it from me to keep me from talking. The truth trials was a test of our humanity, you know? Apparently, we needed to win. But there were these things in us called the Watchers, well, the people that were infected, and they sought to compromise our game. But I think in the end we won. But not before we were thrown in between world after world after world of simulation. I'm talking worlds that were flooded with water, underground tunnels, and a prison so cold I died within minutes. Many, many, many trials and objectives. And in the end, we won, I guess. And then it all kind of ended. And then the IAA came in. And the military. And yep, that's pretty much it. All I will say is it didn't feel like VR. It was the most realist, and to be honest, last year I was told of different things, including a world that was flooded. I was told of other worlds existing, that maybe people were shown them, the chosen ones. And I'm starting to think the trials were just other versions of our futures where humanity had failed, making us walk through them, perhaps. Not sure why, but I think they're real. Because Harold, who's missing, He said he was in Grapeseed, but it was really cold, and he couldn't get out. He was trapped. So I think that frozen world might actually exist. And it's really weird to say. Same with the water one, but I think that's where Harold was or is. I don't know.
Hmm. Has has anyone come after you for what you know?
Well, the truth trials are common knowledge. It's not like I know anything anyone doesn't know, you know? So I'd say no. I mean, there are always people who are interested in finding information because they care about people or they're scared. All these little reasons don't mean anything in the bigger picture, unfortunately. I'm always in danger because of it, though. But the good thing is I lost my memory, so, hopefully they'll leave me alone.
Lost your memory.
Yeah, they wiped my brain. All I know are what I have from my documents, and I've been reading them every day and talking to people. I'm rebuilding my memory, file after file, and in a way, I guess I'm kind of like a robot in that sense, that I'm just a filing box of information at this point.
Was it the IAA that wiped your memory?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
for the most part.
there's one other part about my past that I remember. Remember the folks in the coats I mentioned?
Yeah, yeah,
Well, they kept us. They kept me in in like this pod.
yeah.
It was comfortable. Remember being comfortable. You know, you get up when they tell you to get up, sleep when they tell you to sleep. It's like a plastic shell.
Hmm.
Had like a glass top. The lights never turned off. There's always the people in the coats, the folks in the coats, writing stuff down. They had little clipboards. Do you, do you have any memories like that?
Um, no. The only thing I've ever heard about pods are what the IA said about these chambers they have at Humane. I don't remember anything about anyone in white coats, but during one of our trials, I was one of the people in white coats, but we were in like a subway. Like there were like infected people, and I was a scientist or something. I did see somebody in a white coat at Humane Labs the other day though.
You saw somebody in a white coat at Humane Labs?
Yeah, like a doctor or something. I got a picture of them, and a man in a black suit, who I believe to be the director of the IAA.
Do you have that picture?
I do. Unfortunately, it's very blurry because I was very far away. Earl, have you been in the labs?
I have no idea.
Well, you would know, possibly, because it's incredibly dangerous to breathe. The air will burn you, torment you, hurt you. Unless you have the serum in your blood. Then you're immune to it. This person I saw in the black suit, they weren't wearing a mask, therefore I believe that they have the serum as well. Which means either they injected themselves with it, or they're from a different dimension. Because those people that come through that bath, they have the serum. And we study it. Well, we don't, but somebody does.
Who's somebody?
I don't know. That much I don't know. But it's important. Very, very important to what's wrong with where we are now. It's very important. So important that they've given it to me twice, apparently. Let me see if I have that picture. I don't have my phone on me.
Yeah,
So
we'll get there.
grab
We'll
it for
get
you
to
later.
it. Listen, I'm gonna mention a name. It's one of my friends I'm looking for. Someone that helped me. Only reason I call him a friend is because they helped me when no one else really would. Does the name Astrid mean anything to you?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Astrid. She's from here. She was missing. One of 4. She was recovered yesterday near Zancudo in the wetlands. She was shot, but she's okay.
Hmm. I just remember her helping me.
Where did she help you here? Do you know where? When?
When you ask me when, where,
I'm sorry.
all that, it's 2 things, Poppy. One is, I don't know if my response to you would be the truth.
Yeah.
And number 2 is, I don't know if that would put me or you or both of us in danger. I just know that she helped me. And there's others that helped me.
Did one of them have blonde hair?
Matter of fact, maybe she had a helmet on though, so I can't remember too. I think it might have been blonde.
Yeah. My good friend Carla. I don't remember her, but we're apparently really good friends. She wears a helmet.
Carla.
Yes, Carla Diaz. Yeah. She's been missing too, and she hasn't come back yet, but I was told they're back. They're just being held somewhere. I'm glad these people helped you. They're good people.
The other one was. Listen, I'm dead if you share any of this with anyone, Poppy. The other one went by Harold. Or it could have been Harry. There's another guy there that kept calling him a Harry. I'm not too sure what that guy's name was, though.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone. Why do you think he would be dead if I told anyone, though? The government?
Well, since I felt like I had my own thoughts, I've been interrogated, I've been berated with questions.
Okay.
And there's some folks that have said some things. That puts me at fear if I say anything, the wrong thing. I might end up like you, Miss Poppy,
Yeah.
where all of a sudden I truly don't remember nothing.
Well, that's why it's important to share things sometimes or to write them down. Make sure you don't ever lose them. Also, apparently, I consented to having my memory erased, so maybe it was something I wanted. Don't know. I will tell you this
Or,
much.
or that's what they want you to believe.
Maybe. Well, my friend was there. She told me that I said I wanted it. They used my best friend against me, threatened to let her die in front of me. Isn't that fucked up, you know?
Yeah.
I had to talk to somebody yesterday about Carla, about these missing people, and, you know, if they did come through that place that shouldn't exist, I was hoping for it. I watched a convoy leave with a bunch of cars from Humane Labs. I was with the police up there, but to be honest, I care more about what came with them. There are others that I'm waiting for, that I need to know about, who do come through that. People that are important and will help me find my memory. Because I
Seems
will.
seems like we're on similar paths. The reason I wanted to see if you knew any of these names is because I wanted to see if these. Listen, I've been fighting, like I said, these thoughts and visions and memories that I have is whether or not they're invented. Like, did I just come up with them? Are they real, or is it just trauma induced? You know, is it was it their tests?
It's all a test. It's always a test. But you need to know that you need to trust in yourself. Whatever you have, whatever fragmented pieces of what you think is real, well, considering all things, you should probably consider that your reality, because if I told you the things I knew about the place we live and the other places that exist, you may never understand reality again. And that's a bad thing, a very bad thing. But, it's important that you're here. And considering you say you don't really remember anything, are you really afraid of the IAA taking your memory, or have they already done it?
Maybe I'm just trying to figure out which parts of my head belong to me, Miss Poppy. Maybe I'm careful with my words. Maybe we're both in more danger than we realize at all times.
Okay. Well, I regret to inform you, but there's no way forward that isn't dangerous. There is no safe way. Only less dangerous and more dangerous, okay? But, it's gonna be okay.
Think so?
I mean, I hope so. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know yet, but I hope so.
This lady that sticks out of my memory more than anyone else. Her name is Lucky Banks.
Hmm.
If you see her or hear anything about her, could you let me know?
Oh, you got it, okay?
Last thing I know, she was right behind me, and then she wasn't.
Well, if I ever find her, you know, I'll make sure she gets to you, whether in this world or the other.
Yeah. The some of my friends mentioned you guys got a place called Bolingbrook Penitentiary.
Yeah, it's a prison. It's
What's
a
the
prison.
warden like there?
I think we've gone through different wardens. I don't even think we have. Well, I think we have one now. I know a guy who works there, but I don't trust him. I think he's been feeding information about me around. Um,
I wouldn't trust anybody from Bolingbrook Penitentiary.
I think
At
there's
least the
something
ones that
weird
work
about that
there.
place. Yeah, there's something weird about it. You know why? Because, like, there have been times where the gates just kind of unlock and relock, and then, like, when everyone was taken, one of the DOC employees were under the control of a watcher, and, they tried to go to a power station and get people to go there. I don't know. And recently they said they saw an inmate saw people with hazmat suits on the roof. I don't know. It's weird. But it's not as scary as the frozen prison. When I was there in the trials, it was bad. But I froze to death and I'm mad. But my husband was there and he said they had to find things that the warden wanted. Like to find some items that they wanted or were looking for. I can't remember what they gave him, but that didn't seem very pleasant. And they sounded really scary when I did hear them. If that's like our warden or our prison from a different world or the future, man, I don't know. I believe these truth trial places, like I said, are other futures where we didn't quite make it.
Hmm. This frozen prison you'd speak of.
Hmm.
Have you met other folks that had that experience?
Yeah, many of us were there. Like I said, in groups we were forced to go through these trials.
Yeah, but the folks in the prison, was it just a trial? Is anybody from there?
Oh, you mean like from there? The only people that seemed like they were from that place were the people running the games, or these leaders, I guess. There was always one voice, and it was the voice of the anti-truth. And he would say things about the game, about winning, about trust, about all sorts of things, and not good though.
That sounds like a hellscape.
Yeah, yeah, it
Feel
was.
bad for anybody that had to be there.
Mm-hmm.
This Miss Astrid, have you heard from her?
No, there's been no reports about her. Last I heard, she was at Harmony Hospital. It's concerning because she might also be being held. Uh-oh. I have a friend who runs the community center down there, and he likes to go up there on the mountain sometimes. That's who that is. They're a good friend, good person.
Yeah, well, I don't like much being snuck up on, Miss Poppy.
I should have parked more off the road, huh? I think they're just looking at my car. But he will travel here and up a lot.
It's fine. If he's a friend of yours,
The mountain's important.
you better let him know to not disturb where I am.
I will. He's a very gentle person, very unharmful, okay? He wouldn't be your enemy.
Yeah.
He's been a good ally to me. Um, I also did bring you some food if you want it. Like I said, I work at Burger Shot, but like I make better food than them, you know?
Yeah, my rations are get a bit low. I did procure a firearm, but it's
Oh.
all rusted up, so I could
Uh-oh.
use a new one.
Yeah, of course. Maybe like an unmarked one, or... Do you mind if I put the things
Y-
in the box for you?
Yeah, if you want to, and if you want to take any of the old food out of there, you can leave them cups.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Could you dispose of this for me?
Yes. What am I disposing of, though?
Here, get out of there and get back in there.
Yeah, of course, of
Just my
course.
my rusted up gun.
Oh. I mean, I could give you my gun. I have a gun, I don't really use it. As long as you don't use it in a crime, it's fine.
No, I ain't looking to do no crime. I don't want to go back. Well, I don't want to go to any kind of prison, but just for the any kind of mountain lions and wildlife that might try to sneak up on me while I'm sleeping or trying to make my way down the mountain.
Do you want the empty bottles?
Um,
Or I can throw them away
you,
for you, either way.
you could take those.
Okay. There are things known as burner phones too, which are useful because they're not through the state. They're
Yeah,
just
I've got one of
unknown
them.
numbers. Mm-hmm.
Been scrounging through some dumpsters when I make my journey down into the town. I got a couple of them. I got one. I'm gonna see the grape seeders down there. They have this box on the runway. And, just leaving them little notes to see who out of that group will meander their way to meet me. So then I can start asking them some questions and get information out of them. Helps me derive whether or not I should trust them and if they're for a common cause or someone who's looking for someone to slip up or make a mistake, if that makes sense.
Grapeseed, they can be trusted, but some of them, they can't be trusted to keep their mouths shut. And that's dangerous, even if they think it's harmless. You know?
Exactly.
Um, um, you don't remember anything about, like, what they said? If they said anything to you that mattered, or, this Harold or
Well,
Carla?
they started grilling me about Harold
Yeah.
and said that he built that place. And then they started asking me all sorts of questions I wasn't comfortable answering or couldn't remember.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Mercy lady was uh, very rude and very abrasive,
Yep.
and I got out of there.
Yep. She talks more than anyone. You gotta be careful with her. Don't worry. You're not just a part in somebody's game, okay? The information you have is powerful and it's useful, but it's not to be exploited. It's like a chain reaction. People might think like, oh, finding them is gonna fix everything. But it might not. It might hurt us all from the top down. I think we need to put a little bit of trust in these guys that they're doing well and they're gonna make it back to us. We can't just simply expose... Like, if they're here, we can't just, like, find them, if that makes sense, or things might come back to people like you. But
Yeah.
you're very useful. I don't think they'll hurt you.
Well, and for me, it's trying to figure out what people say before I tell them anything to see if the thoughts in my head are invented, part of my trauma.
Yeah.
or if they're real.
Okay. Give it some time,
So,
right?
yeah.
You're acclimating. There's a lot that has shifted if you came from where I think you came from with Harold. Then who knows how long it's going to take you to catch up with your mind and everything, you know? All I will tell you and leave you with, and same secrecy, okay? Wherever it is
Yeah.
you came from, I have the ability to go there. I can get to other places. So if you do have this friend that's lost along the way, then maybe I can find them.
That's very good to know.
Mm-hmm. And at least I think I have the ability. It's just I've never tried yet because I've not been able to get back in the lab. Though I was told there's another portal in the city by the beach. It's all boarded up. But when I look at it, it just looks like sand. It will
Hmm.
be okay, Earl.
I don't know much about going to the city, but
They'll do it. You'll probably be kidnapped, taken hostage, exploited, abused.
yeah. A couple of my friends, they went to the city. Seem to be making a life for themselves. One of them said she's trying to become an EMS.
Oh, I mean this.
Yeah, keep an eye out for her.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
She's buttered up with this lady. What's her name? Last name? Oh, Lilith.
Oh, Lilith. Okay, I don't really trust Lilith that much, but okay.
Yeah, I warned her too.
I mean, she's married to the like deputy director of the FIB, but also I think Strongrock is actually doing good too because he seems to be on the good side for now. That's a
Something
card I
I'd like.
made of the truth trials in case you ever wonder, like maybe about it a bit more. These people, they wore masks like that, like jackal masks.
I'll take a look.
If you ever see anyone that with pointy ears or a suit or a mask, be careful. They're not from
Yeah.
here.
Hence my hesitation when he showed up in a shirt and tie.
Huh. Maybe they came through as well. Something very wrong with the place we live right now. Like I told you.
Yeah. What I've seen, my travels, everybody's hustling and bustling. Off to point A to point B. Don't seem like they take 2 seconds to stop and look around. Stop to question things. Shit, they couldn't even answer my simple question of, is this the grapeseed? They're too busy focusing on the end.
I know.
They're missing what's right in front of their face.
Exactly. I've taken a lot of time and I've procured a fine group of people who follow the same path as me. It's hard, but you gotta look in between. There's a group of good people out there who are all, willing to see the bigger picture. People just aren't really awakened enough or they don't care. Like, they're like, oh, okay, whatever, going on with my life now. Yeah, we've had things crash into the mountain. We've been subjected to horrendous things, but whatever. Whatever. Just gonna go steal a car. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's their part to play.
You said there was a IAA tent down on the salt flats?
Yep. There is right over in there. And on Gordo, what's interesting, when we all were taken, there was a huge crash. Another one. Not the meteor. a second one. And it shook the ground and we all blacked out and we woke up on an island. Oh, sorry. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And then sometimes there's really loud thunder in the sky, but you don't see any rain or clouds or anything. It's like a loud crack in the sky. It's scary here.
It's very strange.
I don't know if it's scarier to know or not know. um, it'll be fine. But you know, you can't hide forever. But if this is the kind of life you like, enjoy it.
Yeah, well, my plan, sleep up here on the mountain. When I need rations, go on down into the grapeseed. See if anybody's around, test the waters. See what I can get out of people to see if the things that I believe are real or invented or not.
Yeah, that's important. Just be careful of who you believe.
Yeah.
Also, why are you wearing a Bolingbroke like logo on your shirt?
Just had it in my backpack.
Okay, well, I should be off. If you need anything, just let me know. I'll try and get that binoculars for you.
Appreciate the supplies. One last thing. I suppose it does get pretty dark up here.
Mm-hmm.
I need to travel in the night. If you have access to a flashlight or a torch or anything of the nature,
Here you go.
be much obliged. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I can buy these through my work. No problem. Public works, you know?
It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Been
Be
quite
careful,
helpful.
of course. That's what I'm here for.
All right.
Take care, Earl.
You stay safe.
And you stay safe. And you take your time of remembering, you know? A lot of the
Yeah.
answers you look for out there, correct. But many of the answers you'll find inside of yourself. Everything's in there. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, puppy.
Bum, bum, bum. Poor Earl, man. Earl's definitely from the fucking prison. Very interesting. Harry, Henry, or Harold. I wonder who the other guy is. I bet he's talking about fucking Moose. Oh well. Oh jeez. Ugh. I think this used to be like Canada or something. My car's gonna blow up. What the fuck? I go like vertical. Wow. Ugh. Oh my god, I thought that cow was Castor. Hola, anyone home? This place is pretty. Oh, poor Earl, man. This is a song that's from the show From. I fucking love that show so much. I like the cows here. Moo! Trying to think of how we could contact Carla without contacting Carla. Why did I go this way? The hell? What is this? The wire sticking out of the ground, so odd. No, I need to get a new flashlight. Vitamin E and Valium. Casey said that Carla is his best friend. He's not on her emergency contacts list. This is not the same Casey. Right? Yeah, what the hell's his name? That's a cool picture. Yeah, I guess Carla is listed there. But he's not listed to her. She probably keeps it tight and close, you know, I guess. Crazy picture. Nothing. I don't think these guys are with the others. Yeah, Astrid's found, but ooh, maybe they're in a military base. Because they haven't received any medical treatment listed. I mean, Q obviously has helped. Moose Maple. He missing too. Oh, look, my phone's in there. I was wondering why it's so quiet today. It's doing so well. My eyes are burning. Oh, go. I don't know if it's because of medication or like allergies, to be honest. They both can fuck with my eyes. Not good. Not good. Move it, kitty cat. Move it. Oh, I was looking down there. I saw the RV and I was distracted. I think that's what it is. I barely stare at the road because I have a bad attention span. Which is why I do bicycle cop. Bicycle cop? Easy. Easy. Bicycle cop. Alright, gotta check one more thing, and then I'm gonna go do other things. Cause I don't feel like doing this. I'm trying to make some more product for the business I gotta work on. Yeah, need some new items. Look at that moon, pretty. It's a full moon. Yes, it is. Maybe I'll play this quarantine game. Maybe. Oh, Pug, you're so cool. Thanks for the follow. Like your name. Look at that name. Pug, Pug, Pug. You probably like Fish. Fish is a very cool dog. He's a very cool pug, but he's also diabolical. Damn it, I'm going the wrong way. Hope you're doing well. Alex. Oh my god, it's Zilla. Alex. Love your master document of your history, or Alex's history. Very cool. It's Kaiju. Kaiju themselves. He's wandering. It's an interesting name. Look, can't believe we met one of the people from the fucking prison. Which is great. I kind of love that the truth trials contained like this sort of thing because it kind of ties in together and might help jog their memory. I'm gonna break my car. I'm a disaster. Move it. So, I also have not eaten today. I'm very hungry. God. What time is it? Oh god, I also have to meet somebody. Shit. Okay, yeah. I do gotta go in like 30 minutes then. This is a perfect place to sleep for a bit. Let's get this key to work anywhere yet. That's okay. Mm. That device over there is so interesting. Fucking bunk tech, man. It's always the bunkas. And the bunkas is not, of course, related to this whole other thing, I don't think, but it's still fun. We love bunk tech. Bunk tech! I have a nice file on them. Listen, I swear to God, though, I feel like Poppy, that day when we went in the bunkers, we saw somebody come out, like, before, and it was, like, either IAA or FIB. And then, like, this other dude in all black came up and then went back down. I don't know if it was intentional or if they were just working on, like, the sort of scenario, like, behind the scenes, but it was funny. Stupid thing. Sheesh! I never forget the sheesh. Mountain hasn't won yet. The real conspiracy is around every bunker there are rabbits. The bunnies. The bunnies are the real conspiracy. Okay, I'm gonna go though. Yeah, because I got things to do. I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out.